Welcome to the Monkey channel.
Hey folks, Thunder Monkey back here again with you, and today we're going to do a little work with mods, I think. I'm going to try something somebody suggested with a new pull-behind harvester, and what we're actually looking at is, let me get it here, I'm going to go to my mods folder because that's where we're going to be messing, and we're looking at this guy here. This is a pull-behind harvester, just put it quite simply. You can see here, this bad boy, no I do not want to download the update, excuse me. This bad boy here, this camera is like really wonky. There we go. Is a FAR, okay, but it's red. You could reskin it if you really wanted to, and that's kind of what I'm going to take a look at here and try to accomplish. I'm hoping that this comes out the way I want it to. So what I'm going to do is we're going to put this aside for a minute, and we're going to get in here. We're going to go into textures in this mod. Now, what I've done, back all the way up, I've taken this guy and I've unzipped it. Okay, you can see it's an unzipped file. So all you're looking to do, I don't have the file in here anymore, but it's you take it and you right click and you can extract all with your base in-game extraction tool or in computer extraction tool. I've downloaded a program called 7-Zip, and then I extract files, and it'll ask you, do you want to put it in here? And I just hit OK, boom, and it creates a separate folder that's unzipped, which allows you to get in there and mess with things. Now I'll show you how to zip this back together at the end, but for now, let's take a look in here. Excuse me, that time of the year for me. We can take a look at the XMLs here in a minute as well. Should we do that now? Let's do that now. My disk is really just, ask me that later. Basic information. Some of this stuff shows, this description, this shows up in the shop under the pictures and things. So there's some things you can tweak in here. Most of it you just leave the mod disk alone. This guy here, the XML for the FAR M66T, that is the one that controls a lot of stuff you might want to mess with. I like to use Notepad++. Double clicking it just opens it in an Excel file, not an Excel file, but an Explorer file, which is not really a file. It's more like the browser, and you can look at the stuff, but you can't really mess with it. And opening it, and it's just simple Notepad, it's just a glut of text. You gotta sit there and fish through or know what you're looking for. Whereas when you open it with Notepad++, you're gonna see here it's nicely laid out. If you open it in Notepad, let's see if I can do this here. Show you guys the two different options. Let's do this a different way. Let's just open Notepad. We'll open, and we'll go to, I know where this thing's at, mods, FAR. Oh, you're not going to let me open it from there, huh? You're going to be a butt. Do we have an open with? Here we go, open with. Open with Notepad. Oh, it's nicely laid out in here too. All right, that one was well. Sometimes it's just continuous lines of code, and it's just miserable. But again, I like to use Notepad++ because it's kind of color-coded. A little easier to work with. Gives you the price. You can mess with $4,120. The work, kind of gives some detailed information here of working with and its functions. Most of this you don't want to mess with. Hopper size, Control F. Let's go capacity. Just go cap. Here we go. Fill units. 1,500 liters. That's all the more it holds. So it's got a small capacity, which would probably be very close to being realistic. So those are some things. If you're advanced, well, or more advanced than I am, or at least as advanced as I am, you can get in there, mess around with things, and tweak things, break it like I often do, or fix it, which usually other people do for me. But back to textures. We're going to hop into textures now. You can see here it's got these two different diffuses. We're going to be messing around with those, I think. What I want to do is I'm going to use a program called paint.net, which you can find on the internet and download it. It's the one I like to use. We're going to open. I've got my mods. Biscuits. I got this one here. Now I wonder if I change this one, I don't know that we're playing along together. This is base messing. If I change this one, if I can get something that I want, and what I'm wanting to do is take like one of these guys here, and not that one, and put it in there, something without a water print behind it. So what I might do is I might go and grab this guy right here. And I'm just going to save this image as, and we'll put this in, let's put this in here for now. Let's put it in here. I think that's where the rest of them at. And we'll call it IH logo. Hopefully this turns out well. Back away. Now, if I go to, there it is, right there, right where I saved it, under textures. So we're gonna copy that real quick. We're gonna paste it. We're gonna paste it in here. We're gonna keep it. Shrink this bad boy down, and we're gonna see what happens. We're gonna save it right over the top of this one. We're gonna leave it in the linear DXT1. Oh, GitHub's in there. And we're gonna see what happens here. So now, if we take a look, we go back to our textures folder. Did I save that right? I don't know that I did. I didn't pay attention to that. Wasn't shared, just diffuses. Okay. Let's close this for a second. No, I don't want to save changes. We're going to go back to our mods folder. Oh, brand far, there it is. Okay, so that changed that one there. I want to open this up, see if anything changed in here. I think that was just store information. Yeah. It's still the same there. So now we'll go back into our textures. Now I want to attack this guy. Can I open this with, yeah, I can. Okay, perfect. So I'm going to take this guy, I copy it, and I'm going to go back to this, and I'm going to Control V it in here. Now I'm just going to take it, I'm going to paste it right over the top. I'm going to try to take on basically the same space. We'll move it around as need be. Make it just a little bit bigger. Looking at the original one back over the internet. And we're going to go, yeah, okay, let's see what happens there. We'll save this. Boom, we're done with that one. We're going to kill that. Okay, you can see it's changed here now. You can see how it says International Harverster. We're going to open this one, and we're going to do the same thing. Hopefully I'm not going too fast. Hopefully you have questions, and hopefully I can actually answer them. I should have copied this one off the other one. That would have been brilliant. That way they would have been identical. See, right now if I hit Control C and copy it, I could have just pasted it. But I didn't do that. So it's done. What's done is done. They look pretty close. Now, if we open this back up here, we're going to kill this. So I don't know if that automatically generates. And we're going to back into our folder, go back to where it's sitting in our mods folder, and we'll open this bad boy up here. Now, as you can see here, we have changed this, and it is now, no, I don't want to download, International Harvester. It doesn't look the best, okay? Doesn't look the worst either. Actually, it doesn't look too awful bad. It's actually pretty okay. So now we have an International Harvester version all the way around. All right, now so these are things that you can do, pretty simple. the red's not exactly identical, and I wonder, excuse me, I wonder if I'm just gonna kill this. No, I don't want to save this. The other thing you probably would want to do, oh, open this with no but Paint Plus, not dot dot, is change this picture. You need to take a new picture and put the picture in here. What we'll do is we'll go ahead and we'll do that as well. So what we're going to do is launch the game. I have, what you're basically doing is taking a screenshot and then remolding the picture using, I'm going to use paint.net again. I hope this is making sense. I'm rambling and in my head is brilliant and probably sounds like absolute garbage to you. But, I'm crossing my fingers. Make sure that, is this thing, I've got a window over my, why aren't you capturing this game, you? There we go. We're gonna just go my fills from my cheater one. I'm gonna take a drink, see if that helps my throat. All right. Well, while this loads, yeah, you can do this. I just downloaded an image and just basically paste it into place. We're gonna take a look at it in the game, see how it looks. We'll also take the screenshot and edit it and make the model right, and I'll go through some more of the files and see if we can't get this just neat, nice, and nicely squared away here. And I'll tell you how to do a few of those. We're rotating. Now, if we go into, hopefully, is this under harvesters in here? No, what are you doing, nut job? Oh, it is. So there she be. We're going to go ahead and buy that. Do I have a tractor? I do not own a tractor. Give me a tractor. No, not that colorful thing. We're going to actually take a look at this mod. I immediately just started messing with it. I haven't even looked at the mod yet. Not sure how it functions or anything of the like. Let's lower it. Oh, it's got good old squeaky sounds. Sounds good. But to be honest with you, I think the hitch type's wrong. Let's shut this down. That's not the hitch type. I mean, because you're looking at the PTO, it's hitched, and we're going to de-hitch it here. It should hitch to the low hitch and the PTO go up, and that would also make it stay low. But it's wanting to hitch to the mid hitch, and then the PTO is going through the bar. That's not right. But I'd say overall that the logos change that we did. We'll go ahead and we'll get up a nice close and personal here on this thing. It looks good. So yeah, I think that's successful. So now what you do is we're going to go ahead and we're going to hop out the game here. Do I want to hop out the game? No, let's not hop out the game. Let's do this a little different. Okay, so here's our mod. Again, we'll go back in. We'll go into the mod. We will go to... No, that's... I was like, why does this look funky? I want this in list format. I don't want this in giant pictures. Give it to me in list. I can't function unless it looks right. My brain gets confused. There we go. Excuse me. So now we're going to go into the XML here. And we're going to open that with Notepad++. And we're looking for something called attachment points. So I just make it short. Look for attach combine type vehicle. Attachment joints. Attachable. Attach a joint. trailer low. Trailer low. For some reason that sounds right, but it doesn't connect to that tractor right. Let's go with what I want to do is I'm going to steal some information. Where's the vehicles? Here it is. These are the in-game vehicles. In fact, what I need to do now is I need a trailer. A trailer that I know hitches low, which would be the Ford, give me something else. Agroliner. Okay, so let's bring this guy back up. There we go. Egg. Is it under K? K for the Agroliner. That was the HKD. HKD, okay. So we're going to take this guy, we're going to go in there, and again, this is not how I normally read these things, so I need to put it back in this format because my brain just doesn't work otherwise. So here we are. Here's the XML. Open this guy. We're going to look for the same thing here, attach. And we're going to wait until we find the one that says joint type, attach your joint node, attach your height, attachable, joint. What was it over here? Wait a minute here. What? Joint type trailer low. Yes, I believe we want joint. Let's see, that's in attachable, input attachments, attachable, input attachments, joint type trailer. That's what we want, not trailer low, I do believe. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to change that in here. And we're going to look for another one. Okay, just make sure we don't have another trailer. Joints, joint type trailer. Just looking through, making sure I didn't miss anything. The other thing we'll do is this. We'll go trailer. See how many trailers we find. Just the one. So there's no trailer low because looking for trailer, it's going to find trailer, trailer low, trailer, whatever, anything trailer. So we'll go ahead, we'll save this. One thing I'm curious on if this next command works with trailers, with vehicles. So we're going to hop in this guy here. And what I like to do is we're going to leave this attached. I'm going to go GS reload vehicle. I don't know if this reloads all vehicles or just the vehicle, but we're going to try it. And if this doesn't work, okay, see, it's still attaching trailer low. I'm going to leave the game. I'm going to come back in. Make sure it rereads the file. I'm going to leave all the way out. Quit. It's going to go back to the main menu. I'm quitting from here too. Make sure it re-accesses the mod folder so don't miss anything. I think it would have, being it's unzipped, but I want to make sure. My steering wheel's going to drive me batty bonkers with this twitching. Alright, career. We'll go back into Philsbrunn. It's still selected. And we'll see what we have. Nice snowy day we're having. I know, not for maybe for you, but for me, got a good amount of snow this morning. Made the road conditions kind of icky. Kind of pretty much crap. Hey, we're there. Alright, so now let's go ahead and let's find our beast. So it's still going to that one. I don't know why. I changed it. I did change it, didn't I? Oh, now it's going to make me ask the ultimate question. Mods. DDS? No. I want this one. There it is. All right. Attacher 010040. And put joints indices 10. Okay, power takeoffs. It's a PTO. Attachable combine, great. Attachable position. Attachable, and then we get into there and we're trailer. Right, well, unless I missed something, I did change that. I don't have the far in here anywhere else. So, why are you being uncooperative? Let's get rid of you. Let's try a different, maybe it's a tractor thing. Maybe we need to go, I've got plenty of money, so we can try different tractors. Oh, hey, look, we're at the butt end. See, again, it goes to that one. Now, hang on. See, this is where modding confuses me. I took it from the HKD, blah, blah, blah. So I took it from this one. Where's this one attached to? Because I would have thought trailer low was correct. But if this thing attaches to my midsection, then changing it to trailer was complete falsehood, and I totally sent you astray. Yeah, see, it attaches to there. That's not what we want. We want trailer low. Well, why in God's green earth, then, was that attaching the trailer? So the mob was set up correctly. We changed it. It didn't change. It's still attached to the same point, and now I'm totally confused. So let's go back. Let's just pop this back open. And we'll go. Let's go back to, let's open up our vehicles again. And let's find, I need something with trailer low. I'm trying to figure out what would be a trailer low. Not John Deere, because I don't need all tractors. Not helpful. Joskin, Kemper. I wonder. Let's go back to Kroger. And let's wonder if that was trailer, that one right there. Is this one the okay, here it is. Trailer low. Okay, so it was capital L. I thought it was. So that one goes trailer low. So we're going to put this back at trailer low. I'm going to save it. Okay, so I know that's correct. Back in we go. Might just turn out I completely lost my mind. Career. Yep. 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 Oh, just a little bit of cooperation would be nice. Could have been the tractor. I don't know why I didn't attach the trailer low, though. Might be reaching out to some friends and finding out what's what there. Because it should have attached to the bottom of the tractor, not to the midsection. That was wrong. All right. See, it keeps attaching trailer point. Give me a big tractor. I don't think this is going to mean a doggone bit of difference, but we're going to try it anyway. See, it's got your two, the low one and the mid one, right? Driving with the keyboard. All right, now this should attach down there, down on that green ball, not up there in the hitch point. So it should be right there. It's a tractor thing. Does that other tractor not have a trailer low? The other tractor must not have a trailer low option. And there you are. So that looks a lot better. This tractor's a little bit big for it, but the other tractor I must have been using, which is these guys here, it looks like it should have a trailer low option. For whatever reason, it did not want to attach there, and I do not know why. But that is what it is. So let's take it out. Is there a wheat field around here? Or where am I? I'm down here. So what is that field? That's field of potatoes over there. Field 14 is what? Really? Can we? There, and there. 17, 16. 17 is soybeans. Soybeans works. Let's take it for a spin. And what I'll do is we'll check this mod out while we're at it. And I'll see you guys in just a minute, I think. Okay. So we have come to a field that I forgot I owned. I was driving by. I was like, oh, that looks like crops I can harvest. So we're going to go ahead. We're going to fire this bad boy up. It is loud. Okay, it's harvesting. Harvesting action is a little... Okay, well, I'm way off. There we go. Feet in there now. That's not all bad. Try and get... what I should have done. Let's get this out of the way. I'm going to get that screenshot now I was talking about. In fact, I might take it from the tractor, just because I've got a better view. I'll cut the tractor out later. Get the angle I want. There, so we got that. It works. It drops straw. It harvests. I like the little thing. I'm going to be using it soon in my live stream, probably on Sunday. Pay no attention to the German words that you can't read, or whatever language it is. So we have now got our image. So what I'm going to do is we're going to go back to our mod, and as you can see here, we'll blow this back up. This here is your store.dds. You can see that's the one that's going to show up in the store. Because you can see, if you take a look here, when we go into our harvesters, there it is. That's the same picture. We've changed it to International Harvester there. We got to change this picture to match as well. Uniformity. That's not what I want. Really don't care to save right now. Give me back what I want. Give it back to me. So we're going to take this. We're going to open this guy up. Not with no... Wow, yeah, that's helpful. We're going to open it with paint.net. Boom. There we go. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go to my pictures where I just saved that guy at. I need to go and I need to do a little editing on this thing first. So here we go. We're going to open this with paint.net. Nope, paint.net. Thank you. There we go. Now what I want to do is I want to just want to grab that guy. Over. I want to. There. Oh, you're going to be like that. Nope. No, a little wider. There we go. Cut. We're going to cut that, and we're just going to say bye-bye. No, don't want to save that. Don't want to save this one either. Now, we're going to go and paste it in here. And we're going to put this right up over the top just because it makes my life simple. Yes, there's probably a different way to do it. No, the thumbnail's not going to come out looking the best. Would have been better to have a closer picture. Have a better angle and view on it, but I didn't have that. So we're going to save that. Save it the same. Boom, done. Now, that is now done. All right, we'll just go back to our mods. We'll check. And you can see here that, well, you can't really see it here, but you can see that is the field we were in and the harvester. So go back to here. I'm curious, does it re-access it? No. If we go GS reload vehicle, now back to the shop. Didn't change it. Pretty sure I'm gonna have to leave the game. So we'll leave the game real quick. Just double check that, make sure that made it happy, I should say. Quit. Relaunch the game. Getting old and stiff. Well, you better relaunch. I want to restart my computer. I will be so mad at you, computer. Well, Steam or whoever it is that's causing the problem. It's not my fault. Let's go with that. And it's loading. Life is good. Go back to the one we've been working in because it just makes things simpler because it's all right there. And then we'll do a little cleanup on the mod file and it'll be set. We'll have our new International Harvester, tractor pulled combine. That exactly the exact model, but it'll pass by the eye test. So here we are. Still she's International Harvester, and there it is. As you can see, thumbnail's not the best, but it's got the IH logos on it. I could redo the thumbnail, take a better, closer picture, because I took such a small one out of that bigger photo and then stretched it. You can see it's kind of distorted. That's something I can fix another time. For now, that brings us back to here. So if we go and we go into here, some things we need to do. We need to open this guy, our mod desk with Notepad++. And store item is far. We're going to make this all read right. It's right now it says far. Everything's far. So we're just going to clean all this up, make this all proper. Store item comes from XML far. So we just got to change these files. These files need to be different. The mod desk needs to be different. And so we're going to get that all fixed up one at a time. And so let's just take a look. Let's go back here to our old Google machine. And let's go International Harvester pull combine. The IH560 with IH80. So there we go. We're going to call it the IH80, or maybe, let's go to images. Let's see what we got here. Let's go with model 402 type. Let's take a look at this one here real quick. So the International 402, the IH402. We're going to call it that. It looks somewhat similar. Cancel. No, just minimize that for a second. So we'll go IH. IH402 trail combine. Change it in both areas. Except for we'll leave the that way. Icon file name store.dds, multiplayer supported true, store item store, XML file name is far this. Now we're going to change that, and we're going to change all these to far 402. So let's copy that. We're going to rename this. Bang. Done. We're going to rename this. Done. Okay. I'll hold off on that one for just a second. Let's go back to our mod disk. Give me that thing back. This is not, no. Give me back my mod disk. Okay. So now our XML is no longer far the blah blah blah. It is now 402. So we'll change this 402. So it's going to read from there. We're going to change the brand to National Harverster. Harvester? Harvesta? Where are we at here? It is, not sure if it's Harvester or Harvestor. Oh, that's going to make me mad. Somebody spell it out for me. International IH. I'm going with Harvester because I can. Change that in both places here. And then we'll double check and see if I screwed it up. The image brand underscore far.png. Brand, see, this one also needs to be changed to IH402. So we'll oh, poops. That's not what you want to do. You don't want to delete it. I gotta go find a deadgum recycling bin. Open up my recycling bin. Put that back. Yes, restore that. Silly hillbilly. Now, brand underscore far. Here we are. We're gonna rename this thing. Good golly. Now it was out of place and I got confused and oh nope. IH 402. We're gonna go back to our mod desk and we'll change this in here to IH 402. Nope, don't hit enter. Dang it, don't hit enter. Screws up the lines. I'm gonna save that real quick. Let me hit rename here. It's always a good thing you can just hit copy and rename. Alright, so now let's open the XML and we're going to change this. Nope. Name IH402. And then I just want to make sure everything else looks to be store.dds, which is fine because it's there, store.dds. So that matches. The brand is now International Harvester. Category we didn't change. File name, the i3D, which is this guy here. You can see it's IH402. That no longer matches, so we need to change that in here. Nope, that's not going to be helpful because that's not what the file is called. The file is called 402. Actually, undo, edit, undo, edit, undo. I might have to go through and redo those. I might have caused myself some errors by not putting the proper underscores in there, like this guy here. I'll see in a minute. That's easy enough to change. Just go around and copy and paste. In fact, I'm probably gonna rename this IH underscore 402. In fact, I'm almost 100% sure it needs to be like that. Rename. Control V. Rename. Control V. That's all those guys there. We need to go back to our mod disk. No, and we need to change them. Whoop, wait a minute, what? Why didn't it take... Gotta change that title. This one, you can see the underscores are not necessary in here. Change that in here. Description, IH, store data. Here we go. Change this to XML to that. And international, okay, change this ping to that because it's got to match up here. International Harvester, International IH underscore 402 underscore 402. Save that. Now we're going to go ahead and we're going to set that away. We're going to open the XML back up and we're going to go through this again. Because this is no longer what it is. IH 402, 402. Okay. Change that. This needs to be the underscore IH402. Okay. File name. Store.tds. I'm just looking through here again real quick. Wheels. Those are the callouts for the files, which are in black. And so then you get into actual functioning of the mod you don't mess with. We're good. Save that. Go back to the mod disk. Author. Modelisher. And TSL. I gotta tell Modelisher we're gonna change this. He's gonna kill me. I wanna make sure he watches this video. LTM. Actually, let's go. Edit, undo. And we'll put me at the beginning. LTM slash. So, alright, let's save that. I'm gonna kill that. Kill that. We're going to take this and we're going to quit the game. We're going to make sure that everything we just did functions just proper. One last thing we need to do, we need to go to mods. Okay, it's still far, so we need to rename this here. And we need to go to Control V, IH402. Okay, so we rename it out there. We come inside the folder and I should probably go through and change these as well, but then you're just doing a lot of backtracking to make sure everything matches up. For right now, I mean, because not these sounds, these textures, they're called out these diffuse, and so you should go through, rename them, and then find them in the XML and call them out properly, like I just did with the other XML files, or the other files that were the DDSs and everything, and make everything match up. I'm not going to bore you with that right now. You can go through and I'll show you. You can find in here, let's go with textures. Let's just rename. We're going to copy that just because it's simpler. And we're going to come into the XML here and we're going to undo that. We're going to hit Control F and we'll paste it in there. Find next. Say it's not here. Can't remember where that calls out from. The textures. Oh, the textures would be in here, wouldn't they? They would. So you need to recall them in your i3D full file, which you can open this guy with Notepad++. Actually, I screwed that up, but see, there it is. You need to once you rename the file, you have to come in here and find it in here and rename it in here. You can see there's all these different ones that are labeled. You have to go through and relabel them in the texture folder. You rename these instead of far diffuse, you go IH402 diffuse. Okay, well, so we relabel all those. You copy the original name as you're doing it, so you don't lose track, and then you come back over to the i3D file and change it in there to make it match. Because if they don't match, it's not going to read it right. You're going to end up with a white unit. No, I don't want to save those changes because I messed up. You have to be very meticulous with modding, because if you don't have it meticulously set one path to another, to another, to another, it doesn't follow it, and you get lost. Why did that say far? Oh, it's see, it doesn't recognize this. See, because I changed the name, so it says it's not here, but it's here. Because like the FAR 66T doesn't exist. I don't know where it's at. So let's take a look, see what happened here. Make sure it loads right, make sure it looks right, make sure it still functions right. I don't think we'll own it any longer because the FAR one was the mod that was there. We renamed it, and so it doesn't exist anymore. No, it's gone. So we're going to go back. We're going to go into Harvesters, and it's still here, and it's still red, and it still looks good. You see it says IH402. That's from the mod disk. I typed it in twice. I should delete that out and make it just IH402. It is a Lizard brand here because it doesn't recognize the brand properly. Somewhere in there I missed that one. Probably in the, I don't see any errors or unknown warning, invalid brand, International Harvester, blah blah blah. IH402 / IH402, only capital letters and underscores. IH_402 / IH402. Oh, I need to go in there. That's mods. Somewhere in there I've got a slash in that doesn't belong. Warning, invalid brand, only capital letters allowed. Oh, well, my apologies. So that's something that we can go ahead and take a look here. Let's actually, yep, I want to quit. Isn't this fun? No, I don't want credits. Really don't care about the credits. Thank you very much. We'll go back in here. We're going to open up our mod disk again, because that's where I double typed the 402. And no, it's not. It was in the XML. My apologies. Not the i3D. Here we are. Take out this 402. Gone. Save that. The other thing that was an issue was, oh, the brand. That was in here, wasn't it? Only capital letters allowed. Really? Did not know that. So let's change that. Let's go. No. Put my caps lock on. And then International. Oh my God, if I could only type. International Harvester. We're going to save that. Now, All right. Let's go ahead and we take this, we go 7-zip. Actually, no, we'll do 7-zip in a minute here. Let's make sure that I've got it all proper. There's no sense in zipping it, unzipping it, rezipping it, and zipping your zipper and your junk in your zipper, because that just hurts. So the FAR is not there, but the 402 is, and that's what we want. This is the part I hate. It's always the waiting. The waiting always stinks. Come on, sweetie. All right, so now let's go ahead and go to shop. Go back to harvesters. There it is, IH402. It still says lizard. So let's go back through here. Looking for warnings. Warnings, invalid brand, blah, 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 blah. Only capital letters and underscores. I'm going to have to ask somebody about that to figure out what I've done wrong there. That's one I don't know. Warning, only capital letters allowed. Oh, I wonder. Did I bet, hang on. Let's take a look here. Yes, I know. We still got to get all the way out. Come on, sweetie. I don't think I need to quit, but I quit anyway. Let's go to mods, go in here, go back to our XML, and let's go like that. Let's save that real quick. We're going to get rid of that. We're going to go one other place. We're going to go to vehicles. I'm just going to go to John Deere real quick because I know that's an easy one. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Here's the XML, right? John Deere, all one long continuous word. So I'm going to go back. Whoop. Dang it. Too many things opened up. I'm going to go back in here. And let's change it to this. Just International Harvester, one continuous word, and see if the game likes it now. I think it will. It had John Deere's one continuous word. So, no, not multiplayer. I'll do that later. Once I save this, it'll quit asking me about the daggum FAR, but not just yet. And on my own time, I'm going to actually go back. I'm going to make that that shot for the store. I'm going to change it. I'm going to make it better because I don't like it. It just looks too grainy. I can do better. All right, so now let's go here. Still lizard. Why is it still lizard? Warning, International Harverster, an unknown brand using lizard instead. Mods / IH402. Do I have an improper command file name? Mods IH402. IH402. So that would be right. But that's my only brand, only capital letters allowed. Invalid brand name. Did I miss it someplace? Is it someplace else? Let's go. Oh, wait a minute. Let's change it here too. I bet I forgot to change it in here. See, this is what you learn when you start poking around mods. Control V. Okay. Save. Kill. Kill. Open. Quit. Yes. With it being unzipped, that we should re-access the mods when I get back out here. I'm gonna double check, make sure. Only takes an extra second to relaunch it. All right, one more time. 402, check. I'll watch the log file as it's produced. No warnings yet, which is good. Okay. So, there we are. That's better. Buy that, buy that. That's where I had it wrong. Now it goes back to International Harvester. Okay, so let me give me a case tractor. Give me this guy. Case IH. That'll work. That'll be good. That'll be nice. Put that in a screenshot. So that's our mod. All right, so I'll do the screenshot afterwards so you guys aren't bored with me driving it up there and getting it. You can be surprised someday when you see it in my game folder. Like, oh my god, that screenshot's just amazing. But to bring this to a close, I've made all the changes I want to make. I'm going to let the textures be what they're going to be. That's a lot more digging, and it's just really not necessary for me. To make the mod really precise and cleaned up and nice, yeah, you'd want to do that, especially if you were releasing it into a place and you built it. You want everything to line up and match properly. So what we're going to do is we've renamed our our main folder here. So we'll go inside and we'll select everything. You want to make sure you get everything selected that's in this folder. I like to go to 7-zip and add to ih402.zip, not any of the others. You can also go to send to compressed zip folder. I'm not sure which one's better. This is just the one I like. So boom, there's our zip folder. We now have that in our mod folder, and you can now take this guy, delete it, and here's the one that you can share with the world and that you're going to run off of from now on. Nice, precise, clean cut, straightforward. There you go. So I hope today some of you may have gotten some insight on how to kind of tweak things and make things a little bit different for the way you want them. I hope this works out well for you in the future. But guys, thanks for watching. If you liked it, give me a thumbs up. If you really liked it, share it with your friends. Have them come along and watch the live stream coming up this Sunday, where I plan on putting this guy into effect, which will be just a few days after Halloween in 2019. So if you're watching this after fact, well, you missed a live stream. But hope to see you in the next one. Thanks, guys, for watching. I'm Lord Thunder Monkey. See you next time.